Welcome, everyone. What's going on, YouTube family? What up, y'all? Mm. As you're entering the live, voice your concerns within, and let's get to it. Okay, balance will be restored. Balance will be restored, collective. Balance will be restored. That's the message that's been coming in, y'all. Balance will be restored. So welcome to the live. And those of you that will be watching this on a replay, welcome, loves. Welcome, new subscribers and returning subscribers. Welcome, baby. But let's get into our messages. So, of course, we like to thank our cosmic ancestors, our ancestors from our bloodlines at this moment for these messages we are about to receive. Thank you for the positives and the negatives in making the picture clearer, as all has its purpose. Ashe. So welcome, everyone. Welcome again. Great to have you. Let's get started. Like I said, we're going to get to the Divine Animal Oracle cards. The energy right now is that balance will be restored. Today is the 6th. Time is an illusion. This popped on out. The Phoenix. And today is a 13 day, or 4, rather. 4 has a lot to do with the moon's energy when we're talking about the 4th house, which would also be Cancerian energy. The polar opposite to that is Saturn, Capricorn energy. So we have here the power of using one's restrictions to align with that emotional stability. So here we are with the first card on out being the Phoenix. It says here, faith, transition, spiritual awareness. You're being guided to remove what no longer serves you from your life. And that seems to be a repetitive message, but it's necessary. Turn your ideas into action, and they will transcend beyond your expectations. As you detach, doors of opportunity will begin to open, and something magnificent will emerge. Welcome, y'all. Welcome. Thank you for showing love to the video as you enter on in by liking it. Appreciate you. But the Phoenix, rising up from the ashes. I want you to take a really good look at that. Take a really good look at that. Okay. Faith, transition, spiritual awareness. Balance will be restored. 1333. But you must have faith as you go through this transition, so that way you are able to detach from what no longer serves, so you can see these doors that are opening up for you. Okay. At the bottom of the deck here, we have the whale. Ooh. Does it say? It says imagination. Okay, I thought it said transition as well. But it says agility, imagination, and intuition. You're being guided to focus on emotional stability and listen to your inner guidance. The time has come for you to jump into action and go after what you desire. So we're talking about the root chakra and the sacral. So if there's things that are blocking that activation, allowing you to take action and go after what you desire, it says here, be playful and splash in the waters of life, creating new waves of abundance for you and others to enjoy. When we're talking about splashing into the waters, we're also talking about splashing into the desires or the sacral chakra, which is where your wants are, or where they activate from. Now, this is a space also that holds a lot of wounds from past experience within your own life, or that's been passed down by generation. So let's continue. Let's see what's going on. Welcome, y'all. These are popping out like the condor is next. Transition. This is the second time we get that word. Vision and determination. You're being guided to soar above any difficulties and self imposed limitations. Life is a matter of perspective. Find the silver lining, see beyond the ordinary, and visualize yourself doing extraordinary things. You are an extension of source power. All right. So, a big part of your transformation when it comes to your spirituality is realizing your extension of source power, not being 1 foot in and 1 foot out. Once you connect to this extension of source power, it's like a butterfly. You're no longer a caterpillar, but there will be situations that may come back around and test your trust and your faith that you are an extension of source power. Okay. The bottom of the deck, we have the Falcon, Horus energy, independence, knowledge, clarity. You're being guided to observe, grow spiritually, find clarity, and rise above any relationship issues. And the way to rise above any relationship issue is to realize that everything has a purpose. The moment you start going into why is this happening to me, you remove yourself from that one extension of source power to then two, see its purpose. Your intuitive nature, speed, and accuracy allow you to find and seize opportunity effortlessly. I'm going to say that again. Your intuitive nature, throat chakra, speed, root chakra, has a lot to do with that Mars energy, and accuracy, allow you accuracy coming from the third eye, allow you to find and seize opportunity effortlessly. Welcome, Goddess, welcome. So, do you have a bird's eye view on this situation? Because you have two words here, not even two words, all three cards that I'm showing to you right now, they're all birds. Air energy, which is also connected to Raphael or the heart chakra. The last message I posted, it was a short one. I was saying breathe. You got to breathe through these situations, y'all. Some of y'all, that's the only thing that's missing out of the equation is breathing. This is why certain downloads aren't uploading in the way that you may want them to. You have to breathe. Welcome, Goddess. You got to breathe. All three of these birds are incredible. You have the phoenix, the condor, and the falcon. Both are talking about transition right here. The two that came out are talking about transition. But you must have clarity as you're going through this transition. You're the one with the vision. You're the one with the feelings. You're the one with the thoughts. It's up to you to process them, right? It says here again, you're being guided to observe, grow spiritually, find clarity, and rise above any relationship issues. Your intuitive nature, speed, and accuracy allow you to find and seize opportunity effortlessly. This is how you seize opportunities. Carpe diem. Your intuitive nature, speed, accuracy, by trusting and what it is that your intuition is telling you, that inner voice, the inner guidance. It's very easy to not fully connect to that inner guidance because that voice is very low and it requires you to be still. There's not a lot that's going to be going on at the time of this clarity. And again, like yesterday's messages may not look the way you expect it to. But being still allows you to be open and receptive to the different ways or angles or angels that bring forth the clarity. All right, let's keep going here. The Condors Message: you're being guided to soar above any difficulties and self-imposed limitations. All these limitations that most of us have had or have are self-imposed. Life is a matter of perspective, and that's why. Find the silver lining. See beyond the ordinary and visualize yourself doing extraordinary things. You are an extension of source power. So the moment you get into this visualization, enjoy it. Don't start doubting yourself right in that moment. Because remember, energy is fluid. What you're responsible for, because you can't create nor destroy that energy, is the frequency you connect to when it comes to that energy. Is it a low frequency or is it a high frequency? And this is where self-imposed limitations based on one's beliefs determines where the high or low frequency comes in. Okay. Continue to speak to the collective source. What do we have here? What else? The dragon. With the hawk at the bottom of the sea. Thoughts. Thoughts become things, collective. Thoughts are becoming things. Self-imposed limitations. It's coming from those thoughts. The dragon. Wisdom, spirituality, abundance. You are being guided to tap into your inner wisdom and find your higher purpose. You have a unique gift to present to the world. The time has come to showcase yourself and your abilities. Be strong and courageous through your transition. Which is the theme of the Phoenix and the Condor. Everything that has come out so far, except for the whale. The whale is ancient in itself in terms of, well, there in no terms of anything. But the whale is extremely ancient. It's not extremely ancient. What in the world? Anyway, okay. When it comes to your thoughts and the way you're expressing them within your inner voice, simplify it. Simplify it. Okay. It says here, courageous through your transition. Courage comes from your soul, comes from the gut, which is its own system in itself. The heart, the brain, and the gut are its own systems. They work together, though. But if one isn't operating, the others have to do more of the work. Now, the hawk here talks about inspirational, fearless, and visionary. You are being guided to detach from the mundane and envision your heart's desires. See with clarity the opportunity that surrounds your new journey. Stretch and expand yourself. Soar above previous limitations that were self-imposed. Everything is showing up as being in the air in your thoughts. We're in the age of Aquarius, which has a lot to do with water and air. But you have one mystical creature, the dragon, which is connected to your north node and the south node. I just saw a whole ankh in this cloud picture. Eternal life. You have to trust that you have the key to unlock the cage you're in that's causing these self-imposed limitations. And this is all in the communication that you're having with yourself. That's all it is. You have to trust that you're an extension of source power. If not, you're going to continue to add these limitations to yourself. And here we got these thoughts becoming things. Right? Welcome, love. So we have the phoenix, the condor, and the dragon coming out for the collective right now. Let's see what the oracle message is in connection to that. Tell me more about the phoenix for the collective. Tell me more about the phoenix for the collective. Phoenix is saying here, you're being guided to remove what no longer serves you from your life. Turn your ideas into action, and they will transcend beyond your expectations. Turn your ideas into action, and they will transcend beyond your expectations. Turn your ideas into action, and they will transcend beyond your expectations. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Look at this here. Something about these birds right now. Something about your thoughts in connection to what your heart is telling you. Are they in connection? Because there's a lot that's going on above us. As above, so below. We are moving much faster here in terms of the earth itself. Okay? So it's going to pull in a lot more high vibrational energies that's going to allow you to create, remove these self-imposed limitations. Okay? This is a celestial gatekeeper. Timing is critical. Being in connection to the wisdom of your body, as time is the body. Okay? Yes, we have our solar returns and calendars and things like that, but those are just fragments or points that you can use to remember who you are so you can move beyond that. It's all a process. Right? But remember, you are the central intelligence, that gut of yours, the heart, brain, central intelligence behind all of that, by what it is that you're feeding yourself. Food, people, whatever it is, anything that you're digesting or taking in from the outside in. Is it something that is actually within you? In most cases, it will be, because it's already part of your reality, because it's something that has already started first from within you. So anything that you're seeing right now starts from within. Okay? And that's a big part of, you're not trying to do anything. You're doing it. You're not trying to do anything. The more you try, the more self-imposed limitations you're going to have on yourself. Okay? So let's see here. Look at these. Look at this. Let go of fear and trust divine will. Will is the sun, solar plexus, your gut. Let go of the fear. Let it go. What is the message of the phoenix for the collective? I know it just didn't come out. Yes, it did. Phoenix said, let go of the fear. In order for you to transcend beyond expectations, you're going to have to let go of the fear. Whatever that is. If it's not people seeing your point of view, let that go. If it's, you thinking of the way people are going to respond to you, let that go. Understanding is for self. Understanding is you deciding to go on a path to go through a transformation, which is to release the old life and enter the new life. This is not something you do with others. It's something you do with self to understand and overstand and then become a vibrational match to those who are doing the same. Granted, you'll connect to situations that allow you to see, but you also have to make a choice to just do, take action on the magic, on the image, the life force, who you are, the I am that I am. Right? See what else we got here. It says, let go of fear, followed by, it says, educate your mind and senses. I would say explore your mind and senses. So that way you can remove yourself from anything that's not allowing you to expand. You're going to have to explore that. 12 and 16. 12 is connected to Pisces energy. Neptune, 12 house. 16 is the Tower card, which is also connected to Scorpio, Aquarius. There's something you now know, and this is why the transformation is happening, bringing you closer to a spiritual awareness. The whole thing with spirituality, it's where you can connect to the highest intelligence of self. Okay, so what else do we have here? Wow, we have the sun. Your immortal spirit, purpose, and destiny is involved, followed by ascended masters. Create open communication. Let me see which ascended masters you have here. This is big time because it says open intuition. To seek clarification, you're going to have to open your intuition. You're going to have to get connected. It looks like the esophagus here. You're going to have to get connected to this intuition. You notice that the eyes are out here. The clarity is coming from within, collective. It's not outside of you. What's outside of you has already happened. Okay. Seek clarification from the ascended masters, those who have been here before you, and then the galaxy, the universe, the star systems. And when I say those that have been here before, I mean your ancestors, your spirit guides. Seek clarification within. The eyes are here. And the third eye. And in the hands as well. It's almost like this communication with the ascended masters wants you to be more hands-on as to what it is that's being downloaded to you through your intuition. Let me see what we have here for these ascended masters. Matter of fact, we're going to the Isis deck for this. That's what we're doing. We're going to go to Isis for this to bring balance. Balance is being restored, Ashe. What is the message for the collective? You want them to create open communication because their immortal spirit, purpose, and destiny is involved. Isis, what is the message? My sex, what is the message? There are no limitations. 2 is the high priestess. There is no roof or anything over her head except for the gifts of Solomon behind her to be able to capture all of these demons. Tell me more. Divine guardian. Some of you have Isis out here really connected to you. Protection of the winged mother. Get out of your way. Self-imposed limitations. Get out of your way. Truths unveiled. Revelation of Isis. What is the revelation here? The healing of divine masculine. Osiris rises. Tell me more. Enter the chamber of healing. Healing in the divine chamber of Lady Isis. She said, let's go. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting on? Your ascended masters want to communicate with you. Some of you are asking, who could that be? You're going to have to go into a meditation and link to the energies of your cosmic ancestors, the heart and souls, and pair your energies to these cosmic ancestors and create that open communication. Okay? This transformation that you all are going through, this transition, it may not be easy. That's also part of your perception. If it's not easy and you're focused more on the complexity of it, you're looking at what's happening as it's happening to you rather than for and through you. Okay? 28:28 on the timer when I just glanced over at it. 10:10. But you got to have strength to move beyond self-imposed limitations. 2 is the high priestess and 8 is the strength card. Okay. Divine guardian. What is the message here? Let me see what you're talking about, my love. You are venturing through a time of significant spiritual growth and healing. There are many changes occurring internally, and they will be reflected in your external world soon also. You are protected during these times by the love and strength of the winged mother, Lady Isis. You can relax and allow your transformation to happen. Let your divine guardian protect you now as you learn to let go and trust in your own unfoldment for the greatest purpose of all. Now, when it says here, you can relax and allow your transformation to happen, this is releasing the how you're going to do something. And for some, is analyzing the why as well, because some of your whys are still connected to how you're doing something. And this is where these limitations begin to grow again. Okay, so entering the healing chamber here, the message is, in addition to what we just mentioned, let's see what we got. Where you at, babe? The spiritual gift of healing is coming to you now. Be open without expectation or preconceived notions, allowing the healing from the Lady Isis of magic, goddess of magic, to help you find the best solution for any situation that does not appear to be as it should be. Take your time and create space into which her magic and energy can flow now. Expect your miracle. It is important when entering a sacred space that we not set an agenda or have specific expectations. We do not have to think anything more than I dedicate this space to the divine within. We're not attempting to find solutions, but actually actively letting go mentally and emotionally and allowing ourselves to go into a peaceful state. Relax, but not numb. We can often have guidance, inspiration, clarity, and knowing drop into our awareness. We don't need to actively seek these things. They can just happen when we create open space. That's the message of entering the healing chamber in this text here. We don't need to actively seek things. They can just happen when we create open space. That's all you got to do. And opening that space is linking your heart, soul, and energies to these ascended masters, to Isis. Okay. Let's see what the message is here for. Thank you, Isis. Appreciate you, my love. Let's see what the Condors message is. It says here, you're being guided to soar above any difficulties and self-imposed limitations. Life is a matter of perspective. Find the silver lining. See beyond the ordinary and visualize yourself doing extraordinary things. You are an extension of source power. Clarify that for the collective source. Dang, that was celestial teacher that popped like that. 7. So let's see what comes out. What is the message? Wow. New love is forming. Eternal union. Starting first within. Number 15 is also connected to Capricorn. So these challenges and obstacles were there to refine eternal union within oneself and then outwardly. As within, so without. New love is forming, the actual perception or reality of love that is unconditional. You are an extension of Source Power Collective. What else do we have here? Compassion. This is moving beyond the sex and the love. Compassion is you allowing yourself to see things from a higher perspective because you are an extension of Source Power. When you know that you're an extension of Source Power, all of these mundane things that are happening in your daily lives should not affect you and they won't affect you. Because you're going to find the space to bring love into the situation. So that way you can continue to build on this eternal union that's forming within you. So that way it can continue to create itself outwardly. This doesn't mean forcing other situations or other people to get where you're coming from or to see what you're doing and to do it. No. Pull away from that. That was even part of the message from the last live as well. We got to, remove ourselves from the self-imposed hurt of wanting to help and it's not being received the way we want it to be. Notice how instant that karma comes where it's like you feel like shit. This joint tripped me out because it went on commercial. I was like, wait a minute, what? 2009, 2009. What else, Source? As I just looked at the word vision on this condor, third eye vision pops on out. Reclaim your mind. Sixth house energy, Virgo energy. The work, health, and duty area of your life. So whatever this is could have something to do with work, health, and the duty areas of your life where you want to actually give service. So this is going back to that helping aspect. Act with care. Okay, be kind to yourself. Be gentle with yourself, so that way you'll know where to go. Because that's the true power of source, being an extension of source power. You don't see source forcing itself on the collective. Because if it were that way, this world would look a lot different. And it won't even be a force, it'll be just what it is. But this is a realm where people have to go through certain cycles and lessons to reconnect, to remember. This is why these retrogrades are wonderful. So that way you can revise and review, reanalyze, do whatever redo you have to do. So that way you can connect, reconnect to what it is that you truly desire. Because a lot of things that you do desire are coming from a space of hurt. Let's see what's at the top here. Transformation. Ashe 33. Come through. Mastering the self-knowledge and acting with care. Bringing in love and light to self. Going through this transformation here. All right. So that is the Condors message. Let's clarify. The natal chart just popped up, so get familiar with your natal charts, y'all. The dragon, wisdom, spirituality, and abundance. What is the message here? Cosmic connection in Aquarius as I split the deck. Connect yourself, heart and soul, pairing your energy to the cosmos, to the star systems. All right. What is the message here for the dragon? For the collective source? Let's see here. What do we have? Here we go. Here we go. Virgo energy. Okay. So we're looking at this number 6 energy, which is about tapping into this dragon is talking about tapping into your inner wisdom and finding your higher purpose so that way you can serve. So this is going back to what I was mentioning about a lot of things that you have desired up to this point may have been connected to wounds and not clearing them out, breaking things down to have a breakthrough. So this is where these connections came about to awaken you out of that sleep. The energy here around you is dutiful, hesitant, and humble, with the discriminating, diligent, and painstaking air. What else? We have you're going in a new direction. You could be in between worlds, but then it says here, navigate distractions, align your universe. As I just mentioned about the planet, telling you, listen, and it's a 6 right here. So this is definitely connected to service. You providing service or being of service. You're not a servant. You're just providing a service. There's a difference. You don't have to do things when people tell you to do them. Some of you could feel burdened when you feel like you have to do something. No, you don't have to do. Trust the wisdom of your body and you move when your body says move. But this also goes back to you to knowing what your body is saying. What is the frequency that you are connecting to your body? Is it a low or high frequency? Is it coming from people pleasing, or is it coming from you and your higher self? Okay. Let's see what we got here. It was just 40. Oh, tell me more. Energy signature 14. The past is in the present. You're rewriting your story. Are you rewriting the same old story, or are you going to rewrite a new one? Because the sixth house is also connected to habits and rituals. Rituals are just things that you do on a daily basis, and this is what's creating your reality. This, you could have a ritual, a way of thinking, you know. So the bottom of the deck here, we have hope, number 16, Aquarius energy. Hope is connected also to hope in something. You lack faith because things are breaking down. If you have to bring hope into it, it's because your foundation, where your faith is weak. So you have to rise up, and that rising up is consisting of something being broken down. Because whatever this is that's breaking down, you weren't going to break it down yourself. So source had to come in and do it for you. Whether you were ready for it, it's going to have to break this down, because when it's time for you to, when the source says it's time to shift, it's time to shift. You can hold on to whatever it is that you want to hold on to, these self-imposed limitations, but notice the energy that comes thereafter. You end up feeling these sorrow, pains, regrets, anxiety, whatever it is that's not a high vibration or high frequency. Okay? So let's move on, baby. Let's move on. Let's see what the energy is. Let me get my energy deck. So we already know heart chakra, heart chakra, heart chakra, heart chakra. In order for you to rise up, that divine feminine that sits in that heart chakra is going to determine if you're ready to go. And that determination is, are you ready to let go of all these labels, all these titles, and everything that you thought you were? Because in these higher realms, there is no such thing as competition. There is no such thing as, the money that people work so hard for in this realm. That's not out there. Granted, yes, people have to take care of themselves, but there's so much more to life than that. And there's things that's continually being thrown in your face through social media, through the way other people live. Focus on your path and where you're at. And connect, like I said, to the cosmos, to the galaxy, to the universe, to the star systems. So that way you can realign yourself to this intelligence and navigate these distractions. All right. Let's see what the energy is. Let me put these babies up. What's going on, y'all? Welcome on in. Thank you for liking the video. Appreciate the love. Let's see what we got going on here. What is the energy for the collective, source? What is the energy for the collective? Pulling solutions out of the ethers. Here we go. What is the energy for the collective? Door to spirit. Listen, y'all. Anytime you see this door come out or pop out or show itself, this is literally you walking through the one door that will clear everything up. But you have a choice if you want to actually walk through it. This is what I was saying about rising up and releasing. Okay. What is the energy for the collective source? What is the energy for the collective? Wow. The garden and the gate, literally having the key around your neck. All you got to do is open the gate. What are you waiting for? I keep hearing, what are you waiting for? Man holding a coin. Connected to masculine energy without, things that are happening without the body. Are you trusting the wisdom of your body here? The temple path. Ooh. Your body is your temple. 30 and 12. 312 is connected to the 10 of cups, which is overall fulfillment. If you walk through this door to spirit, walk through this gate and unlock this gate, let yourself free. Because remember, when you're on this temple path, you're protected. You see these 3 orbs around here? Sun, moon, and the stars energy. You're protected by the cosmos already. 33 popping on through here, which is connected to the door to romance in this deck. And then we got blossom and abundance. We got 333. Balance is being restored. Get out of the way. Okay? Just get out of the way. Allow yourself to go through your meditation. Sit still. If you feel like taking a nap, taking a nap. Whatever your instincts guide you to do, please do. Especially if it's not harming you or anybody else, obviously. Right? It'll help you to lift this load that's sitting in the heart chakra. Because your heart has been telling you what to do over and over and over and over again. But are you listening? Inner voice, are you listening to that inner guidance? It's going to cause you to have to go through that transformation. It's going to cause you to have to burn things down to ashes. But you will rise up from that. Okay. What else? Adjacent possibilities came out reverse. See, this is somebody who thinks it has to be a certain way. No. When you're on this temple path, being open and receptive, like it says, entering the healing chambers, don't deceive yourself, man. Don't deceive yourself, collective. There's so many ways of going about. Here's the thing. Because we was having a conversation earlier with my brother, my older brother. And he was telling us about, the way math is being taught to children these days. Listen, why? I don't even know, because why is it that you are breaking down? You can easily just write 5 the radical sign 125 and just divide that. But they'll sit there and break down the 125, break down the 5. You got a whole page of numbers, and that's just causing nothing but confusion. Instead of being still and centered and seeing it for what it is, 5 goes into 12 twice. You know what I mean? Gonna go through all of that, but they're not doing it the way we used to do it. They go all the way around. Now we know a circle, you can continue to bite your tail going in a circle. And you can just look at the most simplest way of doing things and handle it. See, dealing will get you in a circle. right? So when it comes to these adjacent possibilities coming out in reverse here, it's like there's so many ways of going about this, but choose the simplest way for you. Trust the wisdom of your body, mind, spirit, and soul by getting to know yourself some more. Your name has a frequency connected to a number. Numbers has a way of connecting things. That's what spirituality is connected to. You know what I mean? So really allow yourself to simplify this journey. Okay? There is no one set way. There is your way though. It's your way. When things are start to be done the way somebody else, this is when you start to go off your path, go off your temple path. Your body is your temple. You start living in somebody else's body, but you don't know every experience that they've had to even be on that path. So this is why you got to focus on you in the way you're going to do things, not seeking validation from anybody else outside of you to do this either. And that will help you to get away from what you're trying to do. Okay. What else? Anxiety comes out. Why is this here? The heart chakra in reverse. See? There's that. Not following your own heart. Your heart's been telling you over and over and over again. And it's a real simple message, too, that you've been receiving from your heart chakra. It's like they would say it's not rocket science. Hostilities. See what else we got here for y'all. Magician in the mirror. Your own reflection. You got to see yourself. 8. Going through this transformation. You're the only one that's holding this coin. You're the only one that's holding whatever it is that's still restricting you because you're choosing to hold on to it. From what I'm seeing here. There's no reason to have anxiety when you have the key to the gate. It's like being at your own door, your own apartment, your own home, mansion, whatever it is that you have, and not wanting to open the door. You know that's your home. You have the key. You left that place upon rising to go wherever you went. But why is it that when you're coming back to it, you can't open the door? You don't want to open the door, or you don't want to walk through it. It's something that simple. Let me get one more here. The door to value. The door to value. Yeah. Got to rebuild the building blocks. Northern Taurus, the master builder or just a builder. Refining whatever it is that you have around you. It's either you're going to walk through that door or not. This is literally a message where balance is being restored, but you're operating from your old self. Just as you removed it, or it's been removed. Archangel Uriel, sword of fire, the clarity. The mind, the brain, the heart, and the gut are its own systems. They work with each other. But one isn't doing what they're supposed to do, and then you have the others overworking here. Let's go to the moon cards. See if this thing switches here. What is the energy source? What is the energy regarding the collective subconscious? I connect my energy, my soul, my heart to the heart of the moon. What is the energy for the collective source? Yo. Really? For real, for real. Old habits. Don't let your past hold you back. What are these two that came out with it? Believe in the impossible and have faith in your dreams. Don't stop believing. Before you know, you got to believe it first. Got to believe it first to know it, then do it. A new start is coming. Thank you for switching this up. Thank you very much. A new start is coming. At the top, what do we have? The end to a tough cycle approaches. Now, here's this message here. A new start is coming. The end to a tough cycle approaches. It's about to be really up to y'all, 5/7/17, that after this message, you step right back into your past to reflect and you stay there. That's not what that was for. It was there for you to reflect, to see your image. So you can see who you are. Once you see who you are, while knowing the I am that I am, or seeing who you are in that reflection is going to get you to that point. The next steps thereafter are still up to you. What are the thoughts that you're having about yourself? The end to a tough cycle approaches or has already happened for you, for this new start to even be on its way. Allow the energies to be what it is. Don't let the past hold you back of thinking it has to be this way or that way, or no. Feel, don't label it, just feel it. If thoughts come up, think it. Let it filter through. Let it filter through. Yeah. Nothing is yet set in stone. Mutable moon, Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, Pisces. Tell me more. It's time to take action. Listen, the I am that I am, your image, knowing who you are. That's all you got to do right now. Some of you may even have to ask yourself, who am I? Who am I? If you don't know who you are, you're not going to know what your power is. You start with your sun sign, your moon sign, whatever it is. Each sign, each star system has a mantra to it. Aries is I am. Aries is I am. Taurus is I have. Gemini is I think. Cancer is I feel. Leo's I will. Virgo is I analyze. Libra's I balance. Scorpio's I transform and desire. Sagittarius is I seek or I see. Capricorn is I use. Aquarius is I know. And Pisces is I believe. So this is where your power is. So let's say you're an Aquarius. You know, polar opposite, that you are a creator. You have the willpower. Like literally, it's simple. So simple. Then here comes the complexity, going back to that math problem. You can easily divide 5 by 25, but instead of breaking 125 down and like, come on, bro. Already was. It's old news, baby. Feel me? Let's go. Here we go. What else, source? This is old news that's still out there. Hold your vision. Fixed moon, fixed signs, Taurus, Scorpio. No, Taurus, yeah, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. Like, emotions are running high. Hold your vision. When it says emotions are running high, the energy around you is supporting you. All you got to do is hold your vision. In terms of holding, it's nurturing that vision by doing what? Navigating distractions and doing what? Aligning with the universe. You ain't say nothing about no human. Align with the universe. Align with the galaxies. Align with the star systems. It's the higher consciousness. So I say you tap in, get to know yourself. Some of you been doing it, good. If I keep saying it and you feel like it's repetitive, then shit. Hey, look at it again. What else? You can't never get enough of wanting to know about yourself. That's one thing everybody want to know. This is why people who go around there, look at this. Step out of your comfort zone. These two cards. Okay. Why does this keep coming out? Now, why y'all keep sending this message, source? Why does the North know and the South? Because it's changing, obviously. But I don't feel like that's the only reason why. So, most times it's time for people to really get into that research and start jotting things down. When you hear it, read it, whatever, jot it down. Don't wait for something to show up in terms of information that you already hear. Write it down. Get going. Step out of your comfort zone. Get going. It's time to take action. Especially when you hear something that resonates with your soul. Take action. Time is an illusion. Feel me? Tell me why. North Node, South Node. Person of Earth. I'm feeling just Earth in itself, this planet in itself, and the way it's shifting. It's moving faster. So there are a lot more energies that's going to come to you to provide you all that it is that is necessary for you to shift and have this expansion. But if you're sitting here in the past way of thinking, in the past way of feeling, in the past way of doing things, you're not going to be able to connect to this energy. Okay? So Earth is given right now, the provider and the caregiver. Grounded, secure, and it also says nurturing and dependable, but other words here we have stubborn, prosperous, materialistic, possessive. Take what resonates. North Node and South Node. Why does this keep coming up? This is connected to Taurus, the I have, Virgo, I analyze, Capricorn, I use. So are you using what it is that you have right now as you're hearing it? Empty nest. 8 of Scorpio. Moving on, no one home. Cycle completion. Yeah. Beginnings, endings, final, the void, vacant, separation, making adjustments. New life, graduating. Ashe. Ashe. At the bottom of the deck, we have, look at this. Here we got another fixed sign. So going back to holding your vision, we got 2 fixed signs and number 28 coming out. Tandem bicycle, synchronized, alliance, duo, partnership, unison, equality, collaboration, togetherness, simpatico, aligned, cooperation, harmony, help, join, consensus, 2 of a kind. 2 of a kind is that eternal union within self, divine masculine, divine feminine. Divine is connected to that higher consciousness, that higher intelligence, the guiding goddess energy. That's the energy that's being provided to you, collective. Got to stop playing this shit small. Got to stop playing this shit small. Bodybuilders, time to build. Time to get into that power, that strength that's being provided to you. Got to be determined and disciplined. All right. We have the child here in the corset. The child is talking about fixed energy again. Inner child, do what you love. It's time to play. Imagination, delights in simple things. That's one thing about children. 10707. Make it very simple. Make it very simple. Let me look at one. Let me see 177 gematria right quick. Let me see something. Nah, I said angel number myself. To myself right now. Let me see something. "177 is think again." It tells you to connect. It says here to pray to God, but we already know that's something that's already within you. Okay. So connect to the God and Goddess energy within you to understand, to go through these transformations, to tackle all situations, tasks, topics of difficulties. And then you'll be presented with these opportunities that favor your life. All right. Then we have the corset, which is about boundaries, following rules, your own rules. Following your own rules. You set certain boundaries when a situation presents itself to overstep that. You better follow your own rules. If that means you want to bring more compassion, don't go into a space where you're gonna have to, where that compassion is going to be tested. Okay. People pleasers, the final message on this right here. 4 of Aquarius. Shape shift. Holding it together. Support. All right. So that's talking about that North Node and South Node there. This has been happening the last few lives where these 2 cards constantly come up. Fortress is at the bottom of the deck here. Fortitude, staying power, backbone, endure, ready for anything, unbreakable, determined, what it takes. Do you have what it takes? Do you have what it takes, collective, for source, the universe, to give you what it is that you're asking for? Some of you want clarity. Some of you want whatever it is that you want. Do you have what it takes to receive it? Because you're experiencing the changes right now as to what it is that you asked for. But are you sending the signal to source that you have what it takes? Or are you complaining, or are you unable to handle what's coming towards you for this shift to happen? Truth is not going to be comfortable. It's beauty. Beauty's in our eyes of the holder. Okay. These messages are coming through the way they're coming through because it's a 13 type of day. That's Scorpio energy. Scorpio is the underworld. 4 is connected to the Emperor. You think the Emperor going to sit here and tolerate shit from anybody? Never. Never. So the universe is asking you when it's time to take action, you have what it takes. Can I trust you to trust in your own faith that you have what it takes to make this shift, to turn your life around? Feel me? Tomorrow will be a temperance day. You'll see the shift. We gonna vibe, y'all. We gonna vibe through these lives. Like I said, I ain't here to be nobody friend. I ain't here to be nobody friend. Yeah, prosperity lies ahead, baby. Taurus energy. Let's move on, boo. Let's move on. Let's move on. It's time for y'all to rise up and do what y'all do. Do what you do. Building blocks. 28. 28. Smooth and easy. 28, 28. Let's look at 28, 28 down. Let's see what it is, baby. Let's see. Rewards are coming soon. 28, 28. Rewards are coming soon. Tell me, I don't care what it is that you're experiencing right now. Remove all these expectations as to how you feel you're supposed to be doing whatever it is this shift is showing you, please. Because heartbeat. Your heart's been telling you. And the heart is it just boom 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 simple. Boom 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 boom. And that's why you're here. That's why you're having a human experience. That's why you have a bodily experience. Because the heart's going boom 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 boom. How simple is that? But we have all these these words and let's see. What's the message here for this wonderful collective that's rising up to the occasion? What's the message for the collective rising up to the occasion? Treasure Island, slow and steady wins the race. There is no time set to this. You go at your own pace. What else? Leaping in love, 9 and 7. Leaping in love. Find the love in this situation. It'll help you to complete whatever cycles you're experiencing so that way you can ascend and expand. Bring love to that dark and that light energy within you. Okay? Because that dark energy or that, melanin in you, okay, is that chaos that's going to bring the change. Treasure Island, leaping in love. 9 and 7. 9-7 is connected to Venus and Virgo. So this is all about you going through the different steps, physically. Once you have learned through your belief systems, now you're going through experiences, okay, where you're exercising the spirit. What is your spirit? What is your spirit? What is your spirit? Bring it. Source said, bring it. What's the vision? Are we going to rise up or are we going to stoop lower? Because that's the thing with number 11, 2 columns. You can either rise up and expand or you can go real low to a point of darkness where you will never see the light of day. And that ain't even talking about the dark night of the soul. That's a whole nother type of energy. You know? Bring it. Bring it. Deep knowing. Mm. There goes that owl. Is that an owl? Yeah. Which is connected to the heart space. Some of you really have to just breathe. Pause and take your deep breaths. Every time you about to check your phone, before you even do that, take deep breaths. And see if you even want to go and check your phone, go on social media for what reason you're going to go on it. Really get acquainted to the energy that is flowing through you. Do you know what that is? Do you recognize? Are you familiar with it? We tend to know so many other energies outside of us. But there's so much more that's going on within. And sometimes, depending on where you're at in your mindset, what you feel that's going on within is actually going on outside of you. We got the moon in Pisces still. And that's where that can happen even more so. Okay. It's a beautiful energy where you can connect to the deeper knowing while the moon is in Pisces. All right. Co-create as within, so without. Co-creation happens without. Then we have this coming out sideways, wrecking ball. Telling you, the moment you decide that you want to live a greater life and you want unconditional love and you want divine favor, release your expectations. Release those expectations. All right. Release those expectations. Brand spanking new is at the bottom of the deck. 9 and 9, Treasure Island. Slow and steady. Swimming through those emotions. Slow and steady. Reflecting. Sometimes you may get hit with certain things as you're reflecting on whatever it is that you got going on. But all right, cool. You still here, right? You still here? So stop moving like you sleep. Tarot spread. Let's go. We're ready. Yeah, it's fine. Open your presence, baby. 33. That's if you were ready to receive. Got this red feather out here. Let's get into the spread, shall we? This should be interesting. Because the way the heart is going, listen to me. I feel like the heart is saying, listen to me, so that way you don't connect to situation from a wounded space like you used to. You know? Space, good, y'all space. Let's go with the light series. I'm feeling that energy. I like it. I love it. Major shout out to Chris, Virtuous, and Sharday for your donations. Appreciate y'all. All right, y'all. As well as Without Sunny, Indra. So far, as we began this year, fiscal year 6, appreciate the love. Y'all, for real, this is what's this. This, yeah, is what we doing. This was in the immediate future yesterday. Let's rock with this. Well. What do you know? Looks like we're going to be doing some storytelling this year, huh? That's shade. The current situation, collected, is a transformation because it's time for divine love in all areas of life. This is connected to Venus and Cancer. Core values when it comes to the way you feel. So when we look at Venus energy, it's talking about Taurus and Libra. So we're looking at I have balance in the way I feel. This is what this is saying. That's what this transformation is about. I have balance in the way I feel because I use the restrictions, polar opposite to Cancer is Capricorn. I use these restrictions to strengthen me and allow me to gain the wisdom to connect to what it is that I desire. And because I desired this and I was willing to go through the transformation, here it is. Current situation. From tempering one's emotions. You see this energy that I was telling you about earlier. Being connected to higher consciousness, intelligence that's flowing through you to bring the sun and the moon, divine masculine, divine feminine together. Do you see this? So when we say what it is that you are waiting for, you're only in your own way when it comes to you truly manifesting by expecting it to be a certain way. Follow the guidance of your heart. Because it's pulling it from the gut. But you have to be rooted in what it is that you have the power, or what it is that you know. For some of you, you really got to remember that you are what? An extension of source power. Okay? So let's see here what's crossing this energy. Wow. What's crossing this energy for the collective source? The Queen of Cups. Cancerian energy. What's going to help you, what's helping you, what's a challenge to you is the fact that you are following your heart. Will be. But this has a lot to do with the foundation as well, the root of your being and the foundation of your home. Some of you have to disconnect from certain belief systems from when you were younger because certain wounds that connected you to certain connections started there. Okay. Judgment at the bottom of the Pisces energy. It's time to liberate that spirit that's been talking to you over and over and over again. Answer the call. Unless you want to remain the same. You decide, collective. Set the foundation of this reading for the collective source. Bringing the subconscious to light. The moon also rules the stomach, the breast, and the pancreas. We'll set the foundation of this reading as the Nine of Wands. This is the moon in Sagittarius card. Some of you may be sun, moon, rising in Sagittarius, but look at this Nine of Wands. This is not the Nine of Wands you're used to seeing with somebody with a bandage over their head. The foundation of this is somebody who realizes the wounds that they have experienced, and they're no longer going to allow that to be the reason why they don't shift or move. They're going to take those wounds and look at it as, oh, okay, yeah, this is all part of what's happening. This is part of the puzzle. Let's go. Let's go. You see her face? See her face? Bruh. Let's go. Knight of Swords. It's time to go. Knight of Swords with the whole archery thing in his back. Bow and arrow. Bruh. Look at that bird. The heart, air. Trust the guidance of your heart. See what's in your immediate past. What's in your immediate past here for the collectors? What's in the immediate past for the collective? You already decided this. See what I'm saying? You already answered the call, but you're moving like you used to in the past. Or you're allowing people to communicate with you in a way that is connected to the old you. Okay? What's crowning this reading for the collective source? Knight of Swords. Now, this is also connected to the wrath of God, knowing what eternal life is. Okay? We're going to come up in here with high vibration. You hear me? See this Knight of Swords energy as the potential of your reading? Means that you're gonna get going. You gonna move on this thing quick. It's almost as if also taking the opportunity when it presents itself. Okay. So there we go. I don't got time for the nonsense, bro. I don't. I don't. I ain't got time for the bullshit. Anyway, let's move on, y'all. You better know where they fit in. You better know where you fit in. What's in the immediate future here? Ace of Cups. Ashe. Ace of Cups. New beginnings in love, self-love, intimacy, spiritual enlightenment, awakenings that happens within the heart. This is the same thing that Source is giving you, in the immediate future. The cards that we had in this position where the Ace of Cups is coming at right now was your current situation, which is the Death card, which is all about a death and rebirth. Okay? Going through new realms here, higher consciousness, right? Listening to one's heart, going into meditation, healing that sacral chakra as well, so that way you can fully listen to what the heart is saying here. Okay? So, there it goes again. Trusting the guidance of Source to pull you through this. All right? Because it's time, y'all. It's time. What's the advice here for the collective? Oh. The World card. Completing the cycle, and this completion comes with renewal, comes with reward. It's time to rise up. There goes your Merkaba. In the flower of life, you're sitting in the flower of life right now. You're sitting in earth right now. You're sitting in a frequency or vibration that's allowing you to receive all of these frequencies that's going to allow you to manifest, whether it's love or career or home. And I don't know what other ways to put this other than it's time. It's time to take action. And this action is releasing these expectations as to the way you feel it's supposed to happen. Just create that open space to connect to these energies by linking your heart and soul to it. Okay? For so long, people have been linking their hearts and souls to things that has been keeping them restricted through certain belief systems. Okay? So let's see what's in the environment here for the collective, the higher levels of commitment. This feels like an engagement now. They just went to a whole shift of feeling like an engagement. Engagement and higher levels of commitment in all areas of life. 8 of Cups, but you got to walk away from what no longer serves you. Offer it to the waters. Offer it to the waters. And release it. Let it go. Okay? Just let it go. Let it go. But what no longer serves you. And this is what Source brings you back. A cup that runneth over. One where you can trust your intuition. All this blue for the throat chakra. We are on a blue planet. Let's not forget. Okay? We are on a planet that's all about intuition. 134.44 on the timer. For what you're hoping for, what is the message for the collective? In the hopes position, what do we have here? Yo. Came out sideways, but it's the Ace of Wands. You have a new beginning. Here it is. Here it is. This long journey that you've been on. 10 of Wands. It's 9-10. Ten of Wands is all about, carrying these heavy burdens, but on your way to this enlightenment. Okay? This is an enlightenment that brings forth creation, family, fortune, healing, starting anew, ambition. And when you're given this new beginning with ambition, let's be mindful what we are ambitious about with this power now. Okay? It's a powerful wand. You can change anything. It's that door to spirit that y'all all are walking through that I said. Once you see that door come out, whether if it's at the bottom of the deck, top of the deck, it's something that's being presented to you that once you walk through, because you have the key, guarding in the gate, you got the key. What you got to do is open the door. Some of you already got the key in the door. All you got to do is turn that thing. Some of you already turned it. All you got to do is push it. You decide where you at. Ooh, the Emperor, I'm telling you. Checkmate. What's the outcome, source? What is the outcome? Seven of Wands. Ooh. There's only one wand that's poking through this ball where you're meditating and connecting to your soul. While you're in this moment of peace and stillness is when this new beginning comes in. You see what I mean by releasing these expectations? Release the expectations and just connect to these higher consciousness, these vibrations that are out there. Just link up, link up, link up, link up, link up. Get out of your head here. Tell me more for the outcome. Ten of Pentacles. There it goes. The wish coming true. Because you've put in the work. You've been putting in the work. You've already answered the call. Well, now all you got to do is release your expectations of what's next, because it's already done. It's already happening. It's already happening. It's being given onto you. What it is that you want. By you giving to source the power of things that you could not control. You said, here you go. And it said, here you go. All you got to do is continue to be open and receptive. Let's go into these messages here. Tell me more about judgment in the immediate past. What is this judgment in the immediate past? Ooh. You did all the socializing and connecting with people and stepping out of your comfort zone to communicate. Another 2020. This could have been happening since 2020. Yeah. All of this ways of communicating what it is that you wanted or the way that you were feeling was all part of the process. Putting yourself out there, socializing with different people, connecting with different, whatever it is to get to really know yourself. But first doing that from within, connecting with the different aspects or the star system, the planetary systems that are already within you. Those are the different personalities that you already have, or the planets. Tell me more about judgment. The Tower. A lot of the things that you've done in your immediate past was told you. 19. Dang, 2020, 2019. And here we have the abundance of the fishes here. King of Pentacles is all about Taurus energy, knowing who you are to have the emotional stability, which is also connected to your finances. Some of you, the belief in the energy of money itself, understand that that is part of the illusion of this world. Okay? Now, granted, yes, you have to do things to take care of yourself, but at the same time, know that there is more to life than that, okay? Know that there's so much more to life. And this is where you start to have more come in for you. Some of you already made this decision that since 2019, and you've been going through these tower moments since 2019 because you're still moving as if you didn't answer the call. That's what that was about. The mouse. This is all about for the right time. Wait for the right time. That's also an illusion, kept getting you trapped in something. But then we also have the Seven of Wands being indicated on this card, which is your outcome. Okay? In order for you to really align with what this is, the Ace of Wands, starting anew, having this new alignment, enlightenment, this rebirth, you have to allow yourself to be protected by the higher energies, that the higher consciousness energies that are available to you. Know that they're there. Okay? There goes that house again. This door is open. The gate's open, actually. This gate's open. The moment you have mastered or have the emotional stability, King of Cups, there goes the gate opening for you. All right? So, let's go into the Lover's Oracle for this. Just going where we got it to go. But I do see a lovely commitment happening here, though. One that is protected. That's why all these karmic cycles are happening here. To get you to this higher level of commitment. Lover's Oracle, what's the message for the collective? Friendship. Nurture, it says on 4410. Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship, and your love life will dramatically improve. Now, we're going to look at this as nurture the core values that you have ended for yourself while on this journey within your relationship, and your love life will dramatically improve. Feel me? Nurturing the core values, and look at how this angel has his hands over her core, over the sacral. It says healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. What else? Imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. Stay rooted and grounded in what it is that you believe and know. Let's get one more. Before we close this out, final message. Sexual union. Honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul, for there you will find true bliss. You see how he's kissing up on her throat chakra? The intuition, that's the awakening of the divine feminine, divine masculine. You see that pineal gland of hers? There's a lot of co-creation that's happening within this message of this card and this image. Nurturing that intuition allows you to open up to the vision of the third eye. All right, collective? That is your message, my love. I will see y'all next time.